I tell you, this music it gets you in the mood to invade the entire world. Welcome everybody to Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice first episode as the German Reich. So, I did a few things. I did the prep things to start so that way you guys didn't have to watch that. So I made my two armies, one of them being by the French line, the other one being by the Polish line. I've already done Rhineland, but that's all we've been doing. We've also set up our research. The first thing we're researching is the Concentrated Industry 1. Second one is the Panzer 3, the Panzer 4, light infantry equipment. I'm not going to try to say any of these names because I know I'm going to butcher every single one of them. So I'm just not going to try to do it. And then electronic mechanical engineering. So we're getting our Luftwaffe ready to go. If you hear those beepings, I'm sorry, it's the Hearts of Iron 4 multiplayer team that I am in, trying to get things set up ready together. But basically, I haven't done anything with this army yet. I'm running a few mods as well, Black Ice, as you know. I'm also running the Better Political Map mode. If you guys haven't seen it yet, this is what it looks like. It's glorious. So the border struggle is going on right now, which is awesome. But I'm also running a German model mod that changes it. It's called, I think it's the German Army Retexture or Remodel with the Waffen SS Motorized Divisions. That is what it's called. I will try to put the link down in the description below, but it just makes it more historically accurate for the German army. And it looks superb, so that's what I'm going to try to play this campaign with, just to give it a more realistical feel. I mean, we're playing a very big historical mod right now, so I thought, why not have a little bit of textures in it too? I have a lot of other countries that I could give, more of those things for. So I think I have the French, I have the Brits, I have the Norwegians, I have Denmark, I might have the United States, I'm not sure. I think I have Italy. So we have a lot of historical looking models. So if you guys want to see all of those, put that down in the comments below, letting me know. But we're just going to continue time right now. I'm still kind of learning the mod. It's still difficult to get a grasp of. Of course, I need to learn what the HQs do. Garrisons, I already know what they do, so that's fine. And then I've gotten all of my infantry units together that aren't garrisons or HQs, so that way they are the, fighting force. And let me tell you, it's not a lot. I can let you know that right now. It is not a lot of stuff. We're trying to get everything built up, everything ready to go, but we need a lot. The Winter Olympics, let the Winter Olympics begin. There are also a lot more picture changes and everything with that, so it's very, very exciting to do all of that. What are we building down here? Oh yeah, our small vehicles and then our anti-tanks. Got it. Cool. So we're just trying to get everybody up and ready to go. I could use the counters, but I kind of like how it is. If you guys want to see the counters instead of the pictures that they have now with the helmets and the trucks and things, please do let me know. I would like to know that. So as you can see, here is one of the Mountaineer ones. They're a completely different unit from, say, a regular infantry. It's a completely different skin, so it's really, really exciting. I don't know how to deafen my freaking volume for Discord. Maybe give me 1 second. Maybe that fixed the issue. I turned down the text beepings to 0 for my volume mixer. Hopefully that fixed the issue. If it continues to beep, we'll know that it didn't. But we're just going to try to get basically everything started. We're going to try to prep ourselves for the oncoming war. Soon enough, the Spanish Civil War should pop off, as well as possible war with Japan and China. That might happen later, though, I'm guessing. They're going to try to do a whole bunch of other things before they do that. I wonder how Mao's going to do against the Chinese. We'll have to see. That'll be exciting. But I do know a lot more about World War II than I do I know a lot about World War II and World War I. So if you guys have any questions in the comments below that you would like to know, feel free to ask me. I know a lot about it. Of course, I know a lot about the German generals. I know a lot about American generals, our American boys. The French, I don't know that much about them, but of course I do know a good bit about the Brits and then things like that. So I do know a lot about them. So also in the mod, if you saw in my mod review, the Rhineland was still demilitarized, but you couldn't, like, it didn't show that it was. Like with the red lines in the base game, it didn't show that, but it was demilitarized, so you do have to do Rhineland in order to put your troops over there, which is good. At least now I knew that. Okay, so what else do we have to do? Because there's a lot that we have to figure out. Horse artillery, towed anti-tanks, artillery. So we're most low, it looks like, in basic HQ equipment, so we need to get those building as quickly as possible. We're constructing mostly civilian factories right now, because the more civilian factories you can build more later on. Plus I can convert them if I so choose. But I'm not going to do that as of right now. I'm just waiting for these research to get done, so that way I can get into the industry part and start researching a little bit more in here, so that way that'll help me out later on with building some stuff. So what else is going on? Nothing really. We're kind of just hanging out. The Winter Olympics is going on, man. We're playing some games right now. It's awesome. Also, this popped up, the Green Army Command. I forgot that this was a thing. It asked me if I wanted to do that, and I said sure. So it gives me a division organization of -10%, planning speed of -10%, and division training time of +8. So that's exciting. But oh well. You also can't choose Hermann Göring until you get the Göring 4-year plan. So that's something. I did not know that until I read that a little bit ago before recording. So I think I'm doing that right now. Yeah, I am. The Göring 4-year plan. So that's fun. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to say a lot of these German words, and I apologize for that, but do bear with me. It's still going to be a very fun Let's Play. We're going to destroy the world and make it a new image. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be fine. It's going to be easy. We just got to train a lot. We got to get this border. We're going to need to look at a new... To entertain foreign guests and show off German culture, we will have a show with dancing girls. German womanhood will be on display. Super fun. So, we have Rundstedt here that's governing the forces right now, but you can see all of these guys are not promoted to the highest that they could be. Son of a bitch, I just changed him. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. Rundstedt, I do want you to be the general, but you can see we have a lot of these guys. And they're all pretty decent generals. There's a few ones that possibly we could make into better generals. I'm not sure what I wish to do just yet with all of these generals. I have to figure it out. So he's a Waffen-SS member. He could be a pretty decent one. Then we have other generals down here already. All SS generals that weren't added before. But we're gonna need to start looking at more field marshals, because we're gonna be having huge armies. So we're gonna need to know who our field marshals are gonna be. So put that down in the comments below. Which generals do you want to be field marshals in the end? That'll be very, very exciting. So we can modify our government. Refinery. Yeah, so these two would actually do the same thing. So I can get a 20% construction speed if I chose both of these guys. That's going to be good. I'm going to choose both of them and get a lot of construction speed. It's really going to help us out with building our military factories and building our civilian factories and building our naval dockyards and such. So this is our first plan for Poland, just a straight shot through. Not really going to be, hopefully, that difficult. I don't think it will. Now we're recruiting some troops. Getting some infantry divisions. All of these infantry divisions are going to basically, the first bit are going to go over here. Because we're going to need to have a good bit of infantry on this side. And then we're going to start building up on both of these and start getting the new army together for the Netherlands and Belgium, of course, and sweeping through there to get to Paris. It's going to be simple. Hopefully, I say that. Apparently, it's a lot harder to keep your troops managed and to keep them keep having them supplies and keep the organization up. Apparently that's really difficult in this mod, so I'm really excited because it was fairly easy to conquer the world as Germany when I played the base game. It was very simple. I mean, I just bulldozed through Europe. I took the United Kingdom within like 2 months, and then I smashed the Soviet Union. The only difficult one to take was the United States. I mean, granted, that took a while, but for the rest of them, I literally just steamrolled them. It was not that difficult. So, I'm hoping that I get a pretty hard campaign out of this, because I really want I want it to be really difficult. So we got our first research spot here. We're already researching here. 284 days, that's a good bit. 230. Mechanical computing. Yeah, let's do that. Computing. But we literally have 12 and 12. We have 24 divisions in total. And I don't feel comfortable with just 24 divisions. That's why we're going to get a lot more. And of course, we're going to take Austria, which might give us a few troops. And then we're going to take Czechoslovakia, which might give us a few troops. We'll have to see how that goes. If I sound different, I am under the weather. I am back home for a little bit, so I am dealing with allergies and dealing with my allergy problems. Switching from, place to place is really not fun for my allergies, and plus the pollen apparently has been high over here where I live, and it's been very difficult on my sinuses and on, with my allergy problems, so I'm trying to make the best that I can. I do not have a very good German accent, so I probably will not be doing that this entire campaign. But hopefully you guys enjoy this, because I am going to love playing as Germany. There was a lot of good suggestions. It really came down to Germany and Japan, but then at the last minute I got a lot more for Germany than Japan, so I was like, well, Germany it is. And then, of course, third place was Italy. Just down by like a vote or two. Closing the ceremony of the Olympic Winter Games of 1936, alpine skiing made the first appearance in the Winter Olympics with German athletes Franz Fleur, I hope, Fleur, I don't know, won the men's alpine, and Christy Kranz won the women's. Very exciting. Ooh, exciting. Because of the occupation of the Rhineland, these 4 infantry divisions were called into duty earlier and were mobilized and stationed in that place for guard duty along the border of France. Yes, create them. Let's make some new divisions. Super exciting. So these are new guys. They start out with 3 experience. That is awesome. Well, let's go ahead and add these 4 divisions, apparently, to the army. The army upon the French border, so that's going to be exciting. So we have this guy. Looks to be the same, almost the same. Yeah, okay. So it's not that bad. Them walking sounds so glorious. But yes, we're going to be building our armies up. We're going to be doing certain things. I like it how they insta-came. Like, they weren't in like a production queue like this, like they were in Hearts of Iron 3. You had to produce them. In Hearts of Iron 4, they were just instantly here. So that's awesome. I do very much enjoy that. Hurry up, get to your spots. You have to make sure that the line It's defended. We do not have any forts right now, but we can build some through our national focuses. Which it is... where? Exactly. Good God. Did I lose it? I just had it. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Found it. Oh, wow. Really good. Very good. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go boom, straight down the construction. Then we'll probably go infrastructure, and then forts. I have no idea. And then we're also going to have to be constantly watching for Anschluss, because we're going to have to do that as soon as possible. Okay, so all their troops are stationed. Very good, very good. Some of them are very not good with their strength because they don't have all of what they need. But that's fine. We're going to slowly but surely start to build all of those up. So don't worry, we will be fine. We will be perfectly fine and dandy. But Germany, can Germany conquer the world? That is going to be one of the biggest questions that we have. Now our airplanes not doing too hot. These guys need to be essential for upgrades. Essential for upgrades. My gosh. Because those planes are not going to help us out at all. But we are researching. We're going to get to these great things here soon. And we are going to be building up some light infantry equipment once that starts and gets done. Let's go on 3-speed. Let's chug some time. I don't know why I'm not. That's probably annoying. We've been running 2-speed for a while. I don't know why I'm doing that. So Japan's going to be, of course, one of my allies, and then Italy is probably going to be the other. Hopefully I can try to caress my way into getting other nations to join me as well, but I'm going to have to see. I think you have to play this on historical AI focuses. I'm pretty sure you have to. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think you have to play us, like, with that focus. But I'm not sure. So we're about to get the Göring 4-year plan, and then we're getting up some political power to get Göring in as well for my political advisor. Very good, very good. It's gonna be here. That'll be exciting. So the Göring 4-year plan. Let's read what this has. Adolf Hitler had a new economic plan. Hermann Göring has been put in charge of this plan, receiving the title of the Reichs. Holy God. Jurisdiction is far and wide, allowing him to make decisions that normally would be made by the Ministry of Economics, Architecture, or Defense. He will, without any doubt, use this to expand his control over the Luftwaffe. Göring gains control of the economy, or we have more suitable candidates for the economy, which just gives me political power. But I do want Göring in with the economy, so that puts him there now as well. So we have Hermann Göring, and we have this guy. So we have 20% on our speed for our construction, which is really going to help us out a lot, which is going to be awesome. So now we had the 4-year plan. Of course, we can't do Anschluss yet, but we can research this. Demand Slovenia. We'll wait to do that. We have to build ourselves up first before we even start getting any of that. Just need to build ourselves up. No, every single one of these, yeah, it takes 70 days, except for these. If you get this, and then you'll get the Small Arms Workshop, they come instantly. You can see completion time in 0 days. So if we get the Factory Focus, it's going to help us out to get all of these, which is really going to help our construction of the things that we do need. So what is happening over on the borders? Nothing, really. I could train up these troops, but they're already on experience level 3. That's really going to be annoying to try to train those guys up. But I'm going to end it here. So, 17th of May, 1936, the German Reich getting ready for complete Domination of the world. Can we do it? Will Black Ice stump us? Will we lose to the new mod? I wonder. A mod hasn't beat me yet, and this game hasn't beat me yet. So is this going to be the first time I lose a campaign, or is this going to be the first time I destroy everyone in a campaign? Who knows? It's going to be very exciting. Of course, like the video if you enjoyed it and you do want to see more. Comment what generals should be our field marshals, and also basically whatever else you wish to do. Give me any advice for if you have already started playing Black Ice and you know a little bit more than I do. Comment down below some advice, potential advice you have for me. And of course, if you have not already, subscribe for more. We're going to be doing this series. We're already doing a USA modern day. If you want to go see that, that's really, really exciting right now. The Great War, and that one has begun. It's very, very exciting. And then we're also doing some other games that are not Hearts of Iron 4 related, but they're still very, very fun to play. So, I think that's all I have for you. I hope I see you in the next episode. Until then, everybody, Glenn Games signing off as always. Take care.